Hello, hello, and welcome to the stream. It's me, Ready Girl, and you guys are here. Sorry you couldn't hear someone talking. Somebody did subscribe. It's King Swaggus. Thank you so much for the resub. Much love. Oh, how what a raid, everybody. Oh, how what a raid. We are here. I was muted because I was in Tellen's stream because I was Tellen's word mod. So we have to go from being a word mod to being a streamer, and that was a little bit of a thing, and maybe I should have had a little break between that, but it worked out. I think. Let's catch up to the chat. Sorry you guys weren't able to hear someone. I want to make someone say something for you guys so that you guys can have something to hear, but a lot of stuff that someone says is gone, unfortunately. I can help and bring it back. But first, sorry. Oh, how? What a raid. Let's catch up on these things. I see that Uncle Tio is here. Welcome to the stream. Yawn. Okay, it's time to hop on the OHHOW train. Yes, OHHOW train. Let's go. NX is here. Hello. Welcome. Rose is here. We have Tellen. Thank you for the raid. Selling us a lot. Rose. Study with Usha. Mitchell. Elfin. Fine word mod I was. Oh, thank you. Well, that's being quite generous, I'm sure. And Aldous is here to do the word modding for me. Thank you so much, Aldiskin. Shout out to Aldiskin, who is another streamer who is going to be a streaming streamer for OHHOW as well later on. Rose says, I'm doing the day job, so be lurking about. Thank you so much. God bless. Much success. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. And I appreciate you stopping by and lurking. Much success with your work. Study with Usha also working and probably grabbing food. Very nice. Hope you get something yummy to eat. Tellen says, with that, I have a great stream. Time to de-stream. Have a great stream. Have a blessed one, Tellen, as well. I appreciate you stopping by. And thank you for the stream. It's always nice to hang out with you. Aldous says, I'll do my very best, I'm sure. Writing Juju first time. Chatter. Hi, dropping in to get some stuff done. Woohoo. Yes, woohoo. As Tellen has the woohoos on his channel. Someone says woohoo over here as well. So that was the fun thing. I think I joked before about sending Tellen me and someone saying woohoo. And then Stuart says woohoo also. So I don't know, maybe. Tellen says, one periodic reminder, think an admin, mod, streamer, writer, chatter, and a lurker. These events take a lot of hands to get moving. That is true. Thanks to everyone who does the OHHOW. It's very lovely how smooth this works. And this is one of the best like raid train events that I've been part of. It's so smooth how it works. It's so seamless, it seems, but there's so much going on behind the scenes, and it is not to be taken for granted. So I do appreciate every single person who helps. Thank you so much, Writing Juju, for following the channel. Much love. Study with Usha is your name? Usha or with us? Ha, says Elfin. Study with us. Ha. Oh, I get it. Study with us. Ha. Yeah, that's funny. That is not it, but that's the funny thing about connected together names. You don't know where the spaces go. That would be funny. Anyways, we're just getting started, so I'm letting you guys settle in for a while. If you have to leave, I know that a lot of people are on the raid train, and they have been tuning into a lot of streams. So if you do have to go, feel free. No worries. God bless, much success, sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. I do appreciate you guys coming in with the raid. But if you are sticking around, we are about to have a lovely time, and we are going to do some sprints. Thank you so much for following the channel. It is Mongol Arachne, I believe. Let me know if I didn't say that right. Aldous is I'll stick around. I hope so. Right, so what I need to do right now is do some posting, and then we are going to get to the things. So while we're gearing up for a sprint, please let me know what you guys are working on. What are you guys doing today, and what is your plan? Are you getting lots of words? Are you working? You also can do, minutes. You don't have to actually report words. You can report minutes because some people don't work on things that have specific word counts, which is understandable, So if you have some minutes of creativity and productivity that you are planning, feel free to let us know what you are doing in the chat. We are... Let's see. Just trying to post about, and I did not do enough posting for the stream. But I did manage some things. I see that they're about to start a 25-minute sprint in my server. So let's do that. I'm gonna try to stay on track with them. If you would like to join the Discord server, we are sprinting right now in the Sprinting Nook in part of our autumn camp section of the server. So if you would like to join us for that, please do. 25 minutes on the clock right now for all you sprinters out there. I'm going to join with saying words. Let's see. Writing Doo-Doo says, I'm editing, so minutes is my metric. Nice. Much success with the editing. Uncle Tio says, I'm getting ready for a field trip. Oh, wait, that's not writing. It's fine. Getting ready for a field trip is nice. I wonder, where are you going on the field trip? That sounds lovely. Let's see. Mongol says, I joined a writing battle in January last year and have taken my prompt and turned it into a full novel. Nice. After almost 2 years, I'm writing the epilogue now. My goal is another 300 words today. Yeah, 300 words. That's a nice little goal for a day. That's really lovely. And remember, there was something that I typed and was copy pasting in Tellin's chat. Usha did pin it for me. I always feel weird pinning things in another streamer's channel. I'm like, what if they don't want me to pin it? But thank you, Usha, for pinning it for me. If you do not want to report your words in this stream, or if you, don't have Twitch account, because there are some people that I know who watch my streams and then they chat with me on the Discord because they don't really have a Twitch account, so they can't report in the Twitch stream because they can't comment. So if you can't either, or would rather not, and you want to be lurking anonymous or something like that, feel free to just click that link, go to the OHHOW Discord, and there is a channel called Add My Words Please, and you can go ahead and just put your words right there, and they will count them for the stream. If not, you can feel free to report them in the chat, and Aldous, our lovely word count mod, will calculate all your words in minutes and see how productive we are today in the stream. We're gonna be streaming for about 2 hours. Dark Saber Assassin says, I'm hoping to get through this never-ending wedding chapter today. Whoa, a wedding chapter. Congrats on that and much success. I am going to try not to talk too much. I just want to welcome you guys in first. Uncle Tio says a tour of an Amazon facility. Nice. I know it's a lot. Amazon, I am so thankful. Whenever I see like postal workers and stuff, I say thank you to them, because I am guilty of ordering stuff on Amazon, and I'm like, they do so much. Not just the delivery drivers and stuff like that, but the people even in the warehouse doing all this and making it where it can come to your house in like 2 hours is really a lot. So you're just thankful to them for the stuff. Danny Fandoms, howdy, welcome to the stream. And now I'm gonna try to stay kind of quiet because I don't want to be talking too loud. We are currently in a sprint, and if you guys want to just type away, feel free. I do have a clicky keyboard here for the keyboard ASMR, and I'm gonna just make the clock a little bigger so I'm not as emphasized. You get to see this lovely little fireplace here and hear the crackling fireplace sounds, and chat away if you like in the chat, or type away if you're working on things. And then if you do want to chat, I will respond. But if not, no worries. We are working after all, and I don't want to distract you guys. I know some people have some lovely music on their streams, and I'm like, for mine, I'm just going to have the little fireplace. So if you want to have your playlist rocking in the background, you can. Also, if you are part of the Game of Tomes, you can also report your words here because I am a Tome Knight as well. So, you can just report your words to your house in Game of Tomes. So, without further ado, we have 20 minutes and 32 seconds left on that sprinting clock, and I'm going to mute my microphone. Let's get to work. Now, some of you guys might be about to be in an ad. If you are in an ad, exclamation point ads to let me know, exclamation point back to let me know that you are back. NX, yes, hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm trying to find out how to... Okay, that's what I was trying to do. Okay. What happened to the shop? Yeah, exactly. Nani, what happened to the shop? That is what happened. So basically, there is something called a restore, and I need to restore some of the redeems, but some of them were taken away. If you do want to get more redeems, donations and tips are appreciated, and they will unlock more redeems. I used to have way more redeems. I might bring them back. We'll see. Some people have already brought them back using tips in Covey. If you're back from the ads, welcome back. And X, you are writing too. Nice. Much success with your writing. We have 16 minutes and 5 seconds left on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Cabbage Dreambot is in the chat to remind you that if you do donate while in live, fun things can happen, including Redeemer stores. And I thought about, like I was saying earlier, I thought about bringing some of the redeems back, but then I said for OHHOW it's going to be a little bit disruptive anyway, so I don't want to bring too much stuff back. But I guess I could bring a couple of things back. We'll see.
Obligatory associate.
Thanks so much for following Morgan Hazelwood. Welcome to the stream. We are currently in a sprint. We have 4 minutes and 26 seconds left on the clock. I did bring some of the redeems back, so feel free to redeem stuff if you like. I don't want it to be too disruptive, so I tried to choose which redeems I brought back. Now, some of them were already here because people tipped on Ko-fi to bring them back, so I'm not going to disable those because they were brought back with tips. But I did bring some back myself as well. Morgan says, hey, I'm stuck with J-Job, so I won't be adding words, but I'll be hanging out. Nice. Well, God bless, much success, sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. I do appreciate you stopping by, and much success with your day job. I hope it goes well. So yes, we always enjoy the lurkers and hang out and chill out. We just have right now just a little calm vibes of fireplace cozy. It's not very chatty today. Creative Chaos, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome in. How are you? How be? Okay, how are you? We are currently in a sprint, so we have 3 minutes and 10 seconds left. I'm doing pretty good. I'm glad you're good. Just ordered some Taco Bell and arguing with myself between working on homework or doing some fun writing. Well, enjoy the tacos when they get here. Homework sounds important, but fun writing sounds fun.
Obligatory associate.
Thank you so much for following Creative Chaos. Some of you guys are about to be in an ad. If you are in an ad, exclamation point ad, so let me know. Exclamation point back to let me know that you're back. We have 1 minute and 36 seconds left in the sprint, guys. Creative Chaos says, I think I'm going to do some fun writing. Nice. I've been working on homework for most of the morning, and I think I could use a break. Yes, sometimes that will help. A change of pace, a good change of pace, will help you to be able to better concentrate on something. So, much success with fun writing. We are about to actually, be over this sprint, but we're going to take a 5-minute break, I think. And then we're going to see what happens. I don't think I did too much writing this time. But we'll see what happens. Alrighty. It's time for the resting. 5 minutes on the resting clock. Ads. Alright, let's go. Heist. So we can have a fun heist while we're waiting for ads to be over. And once the ads are over, I'm going to do a call for words. No worries, Elle. This is fine. You're good. You're good. I just wanted to make sure nobody missed it. But you should call for words now if you would like. Just want to make sure that nobody misses the call. Let's see. What are my words? 79, 78. I don't think I did much. 21 new words. Okay, well. All right, you guys should be back from the ads. If you are back, welcome back. We are in a rest right now. So it's time for you guys to report your words. Writing Juju says all the minutes for the sprint. So Aldous, I think that will be 25 minutes of working time for writing Juju on the sprint, on the sprint tracker. It's time for me to report my words, which I believe was just, 21? 21 words. All right, 21 words for me. If you guys are still writing and stuff like that, ooh, let's see, Lady Maeve's got 427 words. Nice. Serenia, I think. Let me know if that's wrong. I will report at the end since I'm all over the place and also working. Understandable. Much success with working. This lazy somebody has done 374 words. That doesn't sound very lazy to me. Great job. Serena! Okay, sorry. I don't know why I said Serenia. I guess I dyslexically got the other I. Like there's Serena, but it's two I's, so I made the other I go between the N and the A. Yeah, that was not. You're right, Serena. Okay, great. Awesome. It's a nice little spelling of the name as well that you did. But yeah, I'm guilty of doing that sometimes. That's one of the reasons why I'm like, when people see my name and they do weird stuff, I'm like, I don't really even get so upset because I'm like, I know my name is weird. For those of you who don't know my name is Osandra, and a lot of people say Osandria and weird stuff, and I'm like, where's the I coming from? But I do it to people, so I can't be mad. It is my WoW Warlock name, and I add the extra I when Serena is taken. That's great. Similar to my name, Wordy Girl. Word Girl is usually taken, so I just added an I in between. So, we're gonna do a 15-minute sprint next time. Dark Saber says I managed about 10 words. Nice. IJKJK? LJKJK? Not sure. But they have got 373 words. Ooh. Nice falling leaves. Thank you for the falling leaves, LBC 1823. I managed about 10 words as Dark Saber. I was moving paragraphs around. No worries. That's good. Your real name's not Wordy, says Danny Fandoms. Oh no. Dun. You got me. LBC 1823 is Babby. Yes, I know. Welcome in, Babby. How are you? We are going to... Oh, no, wait. That's not the right time, period. Okay. 15 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there this time. We are doing a 15-minute sprint because I'm kind of trying to even out into... because the hour... We started on a weird we started on a weird track because somebody was already doing a sprint in my server, but we're trying to get it back on track. 15 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there this time. Thank you, Aldous, for tracking all the words. Let me know if you need help tracking more of the words, but I think that you should have them hopefully in the chat. I know sometimes things get hectic and things get lost, but I think that we got everybody. You got everybody? Nice. Thank you. All right. Darksaber says, I have an unusual name too. It's Talitha. And whoo boy, do I get Tabitha and Thalia and Elisa and other things. Yes. Some people just call me Odessa because they see. I said it right, yes. Well, I'm glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I said it right. I was taking a little guess, but that's nice. That's a nice name. But sometimes, like, my name, I'm going to spell it out in the chat. So when people see that, they think it's like Odessa for some reason because they see the O and then they see two S's and then they see a D and then they're like, or they say Cassandra and there's no C. Somebody said it's called me Alexandria for the longest time, and I was wondering where they got all the extra letters from, but like, okay. They were reading my name tag, and they would call me that all the time until somebody else called me Osandra, and then they looked and said, why didn't you correct me all that time? I'm like, I think I did, but they kept doing it, so I just let them keep calling me that. Morgan says, people autocomplete in their heads. Yes, that's a thing. Brains do autocorrect. Brains do autocorrect. And it's so funny. Have you ever seen like it's like a writing exercise. I mean, like a reading exercise. And it's like the quick brown fox jumped over the. And then on the next line it says the lazy dog. And then your brain cuts out the extra word the because it knows that it's not supposed to be there. So it's like you don't find the typo because your brain just eliminated the typo for you. And that's very funny and interesting that sometimes our brains do that kind of thing. Serena says, my name is normal, but mom spelled it Megan. Most people don't have an issue, but I had a substitute teacher go Megan one time. And I was like, what? I believe it's Megan, though. I said Megan on purpose because I was pronouncing it. But is it pronounced Megan, probably? Just regular Megan? No, I didn't fall into a trap. I did on purpose. I figured that's a Megan. But I said Megan because how it's spelled. But yes, some people do see that and think it's Megan. I know it's not, but I just did that to emphasize the spelling. But yes, some people do that. When I see it, my brain does think it should be pronounced Megan, but I know it's not. Not Megan. We pronounced it Megan, but Megan is just fine. Megan, just fine. Not Megan. Okay, yes. Oh, so you pronounce it Megan, not Megan. Yeah, see, that's another thing. The funny thing is, like, I know that it's not Megan. Most people are not Megan. But there is Megan and there's Megan. Which is funny, because even my name, being Osandra, it comes from Cassandra. But some people call me Sandra or Osandra or Cassandra when actually it's pronounced Andra, like Sandra, Osandra, Cassandra. Which is it's just people who are used to the an sound and then the on sound. It's funny to see the differences, but it's like the same name, like Megan and Megan. Kind of the same name, but you know how you're supposed to pronounce it. LBC says, my mom's name is Megan. Are you saying Megan? Like, it does have the little tilde over the E, so are you saying it's a long E, Megan? Wow. Okay. On my birth cert, my name is Morgane. To which I say it was my mom's Mists of Avalon phase And A, it was my mom's Mist of Avalon face, and B, it's my name. It's pronounced Morgan. My name does not rhyme with migraine or okay. Yeah, it looks like Morgai. It looks like Morgaine, but it's not. Serena says Megan is the one I hear all the time, but my family says Megan. But those two sounds are basically the same name to me. Yeah, that's like Cassandra, Osandra. That's how Osandra, Cassandra, Osandra, Cassandra. That's kind of like with me. When somebody says Osandra, I know what they mean, even though I know that that's like not how I pronounce it. So yeah. Morgan says a friend of mine is in high school is Kim, and apparently I say Kim and pen and 10 when I'm saying pin and tin. Yes, I knew exactly what you're saying when you spell it out. People have made fun of me. Yes, King included. King is in the chat. People have made fun of me how I pronounce words, and they're like, where are you from? And I'm like, here. I'm from the United States. I'm from Michigan, actually. But when I say, like, Beal, that's the one really people get mad at. They're like, it's Bill. Like, what? I say things weird. But yes, pin. I say pin, like pin, but it's pen, I guess. It's weird. But like Ken, Kim, pin, pen, pin, pim. It's like, what? It's like the same thing. No, it's not. King says, my sister's name has the same issue. It's Brianna, and the Anna part is the part people get wrong. Is it like Anna, Brianna, or Brianna? Because this is one of the things, I feel like I talked about this before. Anna, the name A-N-N-A, usually, at least in the United States, was pronounced Anna for the longest time. Now, in other countries, sometimes it was pronounced Anna, but usually if in the United States, it would be A-N-A if it's Anna, and then A-N-N-A if it's Anna. But ever since Frozen, I've gotten an uptick of Anna spelled A-N-N-A, because Anna on Frozen was named Anna, and her name was spelled like Anna. And they're like a lot of little kids named Anna, and I feel like it was because of the movie. So that's just something I noticed. Let's see. LBC says she always puts 2 E's on her coffee so they pronounce it right. She's corrected people before and they corrected her on her own name. Yeah, exactly. Some people say that with me. They're like, it's not Osandra. It would be Sandra because there's 2 S's. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, well, if it was Osandra, it would be O''Sandra. I'm like, okay. Thanks. Dark Torlin, who dis? What is? Oh, this how? It is OHHOW, yes. Feel, teal, heel, peel, bill, keel, will, gill, dill, says King. Trying to get me heel, yes, heel instead of hill. They want me to say heel. I don't say hill. That's weird. Serena says pin and pin are the same sound to me. They are to me as well, but I guess they want to say pen and pin. It's funny. King says you said it right the first time. Yes, Brianna. But people are saying Anna. Yes, Brianna. When I read it, I figured it was Brianna, but people probably say Brianna because usually it's not like that. Yeah. Alice says I'm getting confused. Oh no, sorry. All right, let's see. It's spelled Anna because it's not Anna, exactly. I don't mind people getting my name wrong, at least not the first time, but don't go correcting me on my own name. That will upset me. But as long as my name is spelled right on legal and medical documents, I'm really not that concerned, but I do try to get other people's names because I know how it feels. Yes, that's how I am too. I'm like, when you come into my chat, please tell me how to pronounce your name. That's one of the things I usually say. I say, welcome in, so-and-so. Can you let me know how to pronounce that, please? I really want to make sure I don't mess up. Morgan says, my voice to text thinks I'm saying and when I say in, and vice versa. Oh no, I have no clue why, and I like I'd like it to realize I always correct it and figure it out. Yeah. Like, train. Come on. Learn. Darth Torlin says it's a Leviosa. What? Serena says voice to text does not speak Southern. Yeah, that's another thing. Depending on your accent, a lot of times it's like, I think they train it on certain people, the way that they talk. And that's what makes it where it really doesn't know like certain accents. It doesn't know certain dialects. And it's just like Leviosa, not Leviosa. I don't even know what this is. LVC says my name was spelled wrong on my student ID for 3 semesters before I got it changed. Oh no! Horrible. You guys are about to be in an ad, by the way. If you are, oh, it is a Harry Potter reference. Oh, sorry. Am I even saying it right? Because I don't even know. I know that Danny loves Harry Potter and stuff and goes to Universal and stuff. And Usha at the same time says it's a Harry Potter reference. Serena says, the U.S. Midwestern accent is apparently the most neutral American accent. Yeah, that's what people say. They're like, Midwesterners sound regular. They don't have an accent. I'm like, that is their accent. And I am a Midwesterner, and I don't sound like most Midwesterners, apparently, because a lot of people here ask me where I'm from, and I'm like, here? You guys are about to be in an ad. 3 minutes and 17 seconds on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Do VIPs get ads? I believe that they still do. VIPs are mainly, it's just, I think, for show and for privilege. Like, I can turn it on VIP only chat and stuff like that. I do need to make you a VIP on this account because I feel like you're not on a, like, that's a different account. Are you a VIP here? No? Oh, you just changed your name. Okay. Wordy is from here, as in she's from Twitch. That's hilarious. Oh no, I didn't join. Let me try to type for the last 2 minutes. Time's up. How did you guys do that sprint? Let's see. We're gonna do a 7-minute break. 6-minute break. Let's do a 6-minute break. We want to start the next sprint on the hour. You guys should be back from ads. Welcome back from ads. If you are back from ads, let us know how you guys did in that sprint so that our lovely eldest can calculate those words for you. Got 80, 74. And that's just 104 new words for me. So let's do that. Bring out your words, everybody. Also, let's see. There is a report command. So if you can't or all this did at the same time. Sorry. If you can't or would rather not report words here in the stream, as I was saying, some people are, just only on a Discord or something like that. You can click that link, go to the OHHOW Discord, and report your words there. Let's catch up after the ads because there was ads going on. Oh no. Wait, hold on one moment. All right, let's see. I need to do. Let's do a 25. Let's do a 25. All right. All right. So it will start on the hour. Let's catch up with the chat. Sorry, sometimes people are starting sprints in the server, which is great. But the problem here is that I needed to do a special thing. All right, let's catch up. Morgan says voice to text used to have the suggestions based on words that sound the same, where now they give you the swipe suggestions instead. I hate when they take away skills. Ah, man. Study with Usha says you weren't. I don't know what I was. I wasn't. It had something to do with the Harry Potter. Yeah, I was not pronouncing Leviosa or whatever it was. I wasn't pronouncing it right, I'm sure. Okay. Serena says, my accent is not even that strong because my dad was in the military, so I grew up all over the country, but it's still definitely Southern. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like a lot of times people who grew up all over, for some reason, I have a weird mixed bag accent as well, and people are like, where are you from? Because it's not really consistent with one specific place, and it's kind of like a melting pot of accents. Let's see. Leviosa is what Danny says. And Study says yes. LBC was asking, do VIPs get ads? No, you don't have to make me a VIP. I was just asking because I was going to gift a sub to a VIP, but they increased sub prices for some reason, $3 more than it used to. Yeah, sorry about that. I do know that Twitch went up on some prices, and depending on where in the world you are as well, sometimes those prices are higher than others, and a lot of people were annoyed by it. Now, I do have some 5% off gift subs. I mean, is it 35% off 5 gift subs or something like that? I have one more promotion that I can run like that, and I was thinking I wanted to do it next month around Christmas. So I don't know. I will probably do that then, but don't worry about gifting subs. Thank you for the thought. I do appreciate it. Danny says, Wordy is from here, as in she is from Twitch. Yes, technically. Let's see. Darth Torlin says, the ads were so much fun talking about this new taco. Interesting. Darth has ads. I'm surprised because Darth did have turbo at first. Aldous says, hashtag not the mathematician. Here we go. Lijkjk, I believe. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I cannot see. But Lijkjk has reported 211 words. I reported 104 words. Dark Saber says, ugh, I only got about 30 words. Still trying to find a groove this morning. No worries. Samarella is here. Welcome in. Long time no see. How are you? Aldous says, all good. Gotta start the groove somewhere. Right. Morgan says, there's a part in the Harry Potter movie where... See, this is another thing. When I look at that name, I want to pronounce it like not how it is. I know it's Hermione, I believe. But that is not how it looks like it is. And for the longest, I read the name and I didn't actually hear anybody saying it, which made me not know how to pronounce her name. Alright, let's see. We're doing a 25-minute sprint. 25 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. There is a part in the Harry Potter movie where Hermione corrects the pronunciation of Leviosa. I believe I said it right this time, thanks to Danny putting the pronunciation in the chat. Hopefully that's right. Let's see. Serena says, I just discovered last night that you can train Microsoft Speech to text, and I might go do that when I have some time so I can dictate more of my writing. Nice. I don't even use Microsoft Text-to-Speech, so I wouldn't know. But that's great that you can train it. LBC says, I enjoyed gifting in here. Well, I do appreciate you. You are the #3 top gifter badge. Still holding the #3 all-time gifter in the channel. Much love to you and thank you for your gifts. I did appreciate all of the gifting. Samarella says, I got so many things to talk about and update you, but I have no idea where to begin. Anyways, how are you doing? I'm okay. Good that you have some updates. Feel free to share. We are currently in an OHHOW writing stream, so we're doing a lot of writing sprints and stuff like that. But if you want to chat, feel free. We are chatting away as well. Darth Werlin says, LOL, I do have turbo. No, that's for me. Okay, so I didn't know what the taco thing was. Maybe that was just a joke. Aldous says, no other words? Then go write some more. Yes, it is time. 23:19 on the clock for all these printers out there. I'm so glad I looked at the clock and it was just 23:19. I love it. Morgan says, day job meeting. Be back in a bit. Thank you so much. Much success with the meeting. God bless. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. I appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully the meeting isn't too bad. Alright, let's go ahead. I'm going to mute a bit and try to get some words in and see what happens. I hope I caught up on the chat correctly. Tamarella says, promise you won't feel sad or more like me ruining people's day. To be honest, I'm a little scared of talking about things here. No worries. If you want to just DM me, you can. I believe that you still have my Discord. You can feel free to say it there. But know that I'm sending prayers, love, and knowledge your way always. I do appreciate you for stopping by the streams. And yeah, if you want to chat like in other streams that I do sometimes, yes, it's more, welcome and open for that kind of thing. Right now, we are doing a co-working stream. So people are trying to like work on their words and writing and stuff like that. So it's understandable if you don't feel like this is the appropriate time. But yeah, feel free to DM me if you'd like. And yeah, I hope everything is well. Uh, 19 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock. You won't hate me if I talk about it. I mean, I don't hate anybody at all. And I do not hate you at all. If you want to talk about it here right now, you can. But if you don't feel comfortable talking about it, you don't have to. Like I said, because right now it is the raid train and stuff like that. But if you want to talk about it, feel free. Yeah, it's up to you. But just know that my DMs are open if you want to talk about it more privately or something like that. Alright, you guys are about to be in an ad. If you are in an ad, exclamation point ads to let me know. Exclamation point back to let me know that you're back. We have 16 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock for all you sprinters out there. All right. Well, we have 13 minutes and 46 seconds left on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Cinderella does say, first off, my cancer is back and I lost mostly everything because of it. From my job and my so-called friends and stuff. Doctors gave me 18 months max at first, and I'm currently in hospice care, but recently they updated me that initial results were wrong, and due to the recent surgery I had to replace my liver, thanks to whoever donated, my survival chance went up to a year. So now they confirmed it to be maximum of 25 to 30 months. Yes, that is very, very difficult. Sorry that you are experiencing that. I know that it's a bit of a roller coaster because it feels like a little bit of good news, but then still the news is that there is a time limit being projected, which is never great. So I do understand that you feel, yeah, that's a lot. So just know I'm sending all the prayers, love, and hugs your way always. And I still do pray that you get better and heal and are, whole and continue to move forward. Yeah, so if you ever want to talk about anything or vent or anything like that, like I said, DMs are open. And thank you for sharing that. I know that's a lot going on. It's quite tough. Sam says another surgery might help me out, but I felt like rather having surgery and being in pain, it's best not to have it and just let it be the way it is and just let it go and deal with whatever comes, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, sometimes people don't want to keep, doing the surgeries, and they don't want to keep doing going through all the emotions and all these things. So it's understandable if you don't want that. And like I said, I do pray the best whatever you choose, and whatever happens, I know that anything can happen. So these limits, a lot of people are projected. They have projected expiration dates basically, and many people defy those. So, and nothing is set in stone in reality. And yeah, even if you do or don't have the surgery, anything can happen. So I am praying the best for you, and I hope that it does work out well. Yeah, because I know it can be a lot going through all that stuff repeatedly, and you're like, I'm just ready to not deal with that. Yeah, so sending all the love and hugs your way as well. Much love to you always. And let's see. I do see I have a notification. Yeah, Morgan says, OMG, that's a lot. Yeah, this is a lot. I mean, like I said, expiration date being confirmed is actually still not true, always. Some people are prescribed an expiration date or whatever, but it is not set in stone, ever. Some people make it to that date. Some people don't even make it to that date. Some people exceed that date. So even knowing these things and having a projection is not always a guarantee. So yeah, anything can happen still, even if they project something and predict something and think that something is the case. It may not be. But yes, sending all the prayers, love, and hugs your way always. I do appreciate you stopping by, and I appreciate you sharing that. I know that's a lot going on. And like I said, if you ever want to vent and stuff like that, feel free to DM me as well. Yeah, I will keep you in my prayers as well, always, as always. Tamarilla says, I thought of just being alone and not being online and bothering people here, but I don't know, for some reason I don't want to feel alone. Yeah, if you don't want to feel alone, that's understandable as well. Some people want time to themselves. They don't want to deal with other people, but some people don't want to feel alone. They want to be in a community, and it's good to have a community like this here on Twitch, where there's so many people from all around the world who you can feel close to and talk to and feel like you're not alone, even if they're not in the same room with you. So it's such a blessing to be able to do that, and I'm glad that you find a cozy space here to do that. And I hope you feel comfort and not alone when you are hanging out here. Elda says, I'm sure you won't bother anyone by sharing your story. Some people do get bothered by these same things, but like I said, I don't get bothered by that. So do feel free to share when you're here. And I do thank you for sharing your story. Dimitrescus? I don't know. Please let me know how to pronounce your name. Dimitrescus Maid says, Samarella, I'm so sorry you're going through so much. It shouldn't be that way. I just hope the time you have left, you feel loved and cared for, and you can have some fun and get what you want, even if it's just little treats. I hope you can find joy anywhere you need it. Yes, thank you so much for the kind words, Dimitrescus made, I believe. Please let me know if I'm saying that right. But yes, much love to you, Samarella. We do have 2 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Hi, hey, you can say Dimmy. I almost started to just say Dimmy, but I didn't want to say that because I didn't know if you would like. Dimitrescu,
Associate.
like the lady from Resident Evil. And I don't know how to pronounce that either. I only see it read. I only see it typed. Dimitrescu? I don't know. Like the lady from Resident Evil, I just need a place to chill after playing Silent Hill, and this has lovely vibes here. I'm glad you found a cozy place with us. Yeah, we just have fireplace vibes right now. We're just really chilling. We're just chatting a bit in the chat as well. We are doing... Thank you so much for following Sapphire Girl. I know who that is. Welcome in.
Associate.
Thank you so much, Dimitrescu. Sorry. Welcome in to the stream, everyone. Yeah, we're just chilling out, hanging here. I just have some fireplace going, cozy autumn vibes, and all that jazz. We have 1 minute and 23 seconds left on the clock for all you sprinters out there.
Hey, yoo-hoo! Look at me!
And Danny has redeemed, hey, yoo-hoo, look at me. I signed up for my company's 401k, but I'm a little nervous because I never run that distance before. Haha. There we go. Thank you for the joke, Danny fandoms. Danny loves the puns. Sapphire Girl says, good morning. I hope you're having a wonderful day and a wonderful stream. I am okay. Thank you so much for stopping by into the stream. How are you? We got 40 seconds left on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Time's up for that sprint. How did you guys do? Let me know in the chat. Let's see. Dimmy says, oh, I have to go because I see you support AI. I don't really support AI, but I wish you have a good stream. Sorry about that. Like I said, if you're still here, I do not fully support AI. I do not. My stance on it is more neutral, but I know that some people say that if you're neutral, that means you support it. And I do understand that stance as well. So, God bless, much success, sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. I do appreciate you for stopping by and giving the stream a check and a chat. But like I said, I am an artist myself. I do not use AI for professional work. I do not use AI for my writing or for generating images for my actual work. The thing is, there are some things like this right here. This video, I can tell it looks like somebody used AI to create it, which is annoying. And I really like to find actual videos that are made without AI, but it's not always possible because there's so much AI everywhere. And I do understand that there is AI also in the Redeem where it says generate an AI image. What we do is... for that, just letting you know, it is something funny that we do and make fun of the AI because it usually does not do a good job. So just as a funny channel point, a lot of people like to make the AI do something funny and we just laugh at it. We don't actually take it very seriously, but I do understand that a lot of artists are very take it very seriously and don't even like to play with it in that way because it is a sensitive topic for you. Sapphire Girl says, me personally, I think that most people misunderstand the different types of AI. Yes, exactly. There's lots of different types. Demi says, for me, it's just because the centers of technology are placed in poor communities. So whenever anything is generated, it causes them to have little to no water and affects the air quality. Generative AI. I've heard that as well. That a lot of generative AI is used. Oh no, I think you're in ads. Okay, we're gonna wait for the ads to be over. 8319, 8319. Hold on. 245 new. Let's see. We're gonna probably just do a 20-minute sprint for the last hour. I mean, the last. It says that there's still 40 seconds left in the ad break. I see Demi says that they are back. Welcome back. Hold on one moment. I still want to wait to make sure that everybody else is out of ads. Sometimes Twitch tells me the wrong thing about ads. But if you are in ads, exclamation point ads to let me know. Exclamation point back to let me know that you're back. Once we come back from ads, I will address the topic as well. But I do need to, since we are in this sprint, and it is an OHHOW stream, I want to give everybody time to report their words first to Aldous, because I know that they might get stuck in the chat and lost when people are talking. So yes, Aldous, thank you. Aldous the Word Mod says report. If you want to report your words, welcome back from the ads. If you're back from the ads, Aldous says. In the meantime, your most original words counts, please. Yes. Please don't be using AI to generate words for OHHOW. I don't think that that's how it works. All right, so yes, let's see. Who did the words? I did 245 this time, so I think that was okay. Oh no, wait, hold on. Aldous, I'm gonna do something weird because the problem is I did a wrong redeem. So it's only 245, so please don't get confused. I am putting minus 245 because this is Game of Tones and I forgot to add the house that I'm part of, so I had to do that. Sorry. But I only did one set of 245 words, so sorry to confuse you. I apologize. Okay, let's see. We are going to catch up in the chat and see what words people have done. Darksaber has done 250 words. Great job, Darksaber. We have JK with 381 words. Great job. If you have minutes as well, please do report how many minutes you've been working on the stuff. And then we are going to start another sprint in one moment. All right, we're going to go for 20 minutes on the clock for the end. This is going to be the final sprint because we're going to have to raid out soon. So if you would like to join, also, I'm going to put the Discord link in the chat. If you want to join the Discord where we're sprinting, feel free to do that. Now I'm going to go back and catch up on the chat while we are in a sprint. We have 19 minutes and 43 seconds on the clock. Let's see. Danny says, the AI used around here is more for fun, not for profit or anything serious. Exactly. All right, no problem, and I'm not mad. It was just in case you didn't know the fact. Yeah, understandable. Yes, I do know about it. I do know it's very controversial, and I do know some people, if you have any hint of any kind of AI, they want to boycott you, which is understandable. I just wanted to let you know that I personally do not use it for professional use. I do not personally use it for professional use, but I do know some people who do. But I do also know that there are some people who, if you use any of generative AI for professional use, they will completely boycott you, which is understandable. Everybody has their own opinions. Sapphire Girl has switched to the computer. Nice. Aldous says, I'm just here for the creative writing, words, and editing minutes, though I also have opinions. Yes, I know it's a controversial subject. Colonel says, mostly joking, probably, AI is going to take us over and create the Terminators and the Matrix. All hell, our new master AI. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Only one word here is bird, as in the word. Bird is the word. Birdie is the wordy. Okay. I get that. Yeah, I'm completely against it, so I will go. But I wish you have a good day and stream, and good luck for your writing. Well, God bless. Much success to you once again. Sending prayers, love, and always. I appreciate you at least having the conversation and stopping by for the cozy vibes. Much love. We have 18 minutes left on the clock for all you sprinters out there. If anybody would like to continue. Aldous says AI is not smart. Yes, it is not. That's why it's called AI, because it is artificial intelligence. It is mimicking intelligence. It is not actual intelligence. And I do have a lot of people are confused about what AI really is. We've talked about it before, but I'm like, I don't know if everybody wants to turn this into an AI debate stream. And like I said, I am one of the more neutral people, where there are some people I know who love AI so much and they use it so much. And I personally am like, and I don't do that. But if they are in my community or in my streams, I am not going to shun them. And I am not going to, bash them over the head or something because I don't agree with that. It's like, you can do that if you want. I just am not doing that. Sapphire Girl says, the other thing people don't realize is that the cloud servers use just as much as the AI servers. Exactly. That's another thing. A lot of people say stuff like AI is using so much technology, is using so many resources and stuff, but it's like anything in computers is using that same technology. It's using the same servers, we have the internet itself is under the ocean in big tubes. Like everything, humans are taking over everybody and nature with technology. So that's what I mean. A lot of people think that you know, they see a certain view, and I totally understand that. And I said they can leave if they want to. But I was just trying to explain that it's not like I am like, yay, everybody, AI. You know, I'm not like that either. Morgan says, the cloud is just someone else's computer. We were basically gone back to computer terminals. Exactly. Mystery Mochi says, what am I walking into? Oh no! Yeah, like I said, some people think that AI is a controversial subject, so like I said, I don't talk about it too much. But if people are having questions about it, I can answer those questions. But if we're just, you know, doing our sprints, we're doing our sprints. We have about 15 minutes left.
Yeah!
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Danny, for redeeming Kaboom. We better get back to the 15-minute sprint. This is going to be the final sprint of my stream, and then we are going to raid into another streamer. Guess who? This is Dream Cartographer. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Dream, how are you? Wait, what? Stream is ending? I'm so late. Yeah, so basically, this is part of OHHOW. OHHOW, what a stream! So yeah, I cannot stay longer because we only have 2-hour slots, and the next person is going to be streaming in about 24 minutes. Right into this last called wordy girl. No, or as an option, Skynet. Yeah, sorry. Unfortunately, neither of those is going to be the person we are rating next. Author Charles Hall. Author Charles Hall. I hope I said that right. Please let me know. First time chatter, welcome into the stream. How are you? Not exactly true that the data centers are equal. Cloud servers don't create as much heat versus AI. Because of this, AI servers need more energy and water to cool the server. Understandable. Dream says, alright, I guess you literally did say that on the server. Yeah. It's okay. It is OHHOW, what a stream. So, 2-hour slots, 2-hour slots. I am supposed to stream again on Monday for OHHOW. And I'm supposed to be a word mod for Aldous later. I think Aldous is going to be not the next slot. I believe that is author Charles Hall, who is the next one. But the one after that, I think, is Aldous, and I will be a word mod for Aldous. I will probably be lurking around in author Charles Hall's stream as well. Yes, Aldous is the next after Charles. I hope I'm saying the name right, because my brain wanted to say author Charlie Shall, and it's not that. I don't think. But yes, we have 11 minutes and 52 seconds left on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Sapphire Girl says, I will catch you on the Discord. Need to walk my pup before the rain sets in. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. God bless. Much success. Sending prayers, love, and extra way always. I do appreciate you. And I hope you and pup get a nice, good rest.
Obligatory associate.
Thank you so much, A Digital Cow, for following. Welcome in. And I do see that they were just in the ad break in progress. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1, and 0. I believe the ads are over. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Hello, A Digital Cow. I am here to board the train. Nice. Thank you so much for boarding the OHHOW What a Raid train. How are you? Choo choo, says Elders. Dream says, as for me, I'm not actually doing anything, lol. So after the sprint, I'll probably get off the train before it explodes. Wait, what? Who said that? Time's up! Speaking of the train exploding. Hopefully that was not a bomb that ran out of time. How did you guys do that sprint? Eldest kid is here to catch the words that fly off of the exploding train. Words please, everyone, words please. 8, 6, 15, let's see, 6, 15. Alright, I had 296 new words that time. I don't know why my, why this keeps cutting up. That's fine, it's about to be over anyways. Ready. Mystery Mochi says, huh? Digital Kyle says, explode! Alright, so I see that. Darksaber has done 101 words. Mystery Mochi has done 293 words. I've done 296 words. Aldous says, don't break the table, please. As a digital cow is flipping the table. Serena has 594 words for the whole stream. Lady Maeve says, Author Charles Hall is ready for the raid at the top of the hour. Nice. Great job. I'm glad that the tech issues have been worked out. We'll see. Any more words or minutes? Asks Eldest. And if you don't want to report here in the stream, like I said, you can also go ahead in the Discord and report the words by clicking the link to go to the OHHOW Discord and going to the channel called Add My Words Please. Add My Words Please. All right. Aldous, yes, if you would like to share the numbers for the stream, you can feel free to do so. We're gonna just chill out and chat for the rest of the time. If you guys are riding with OHHOW, please do report your final last words so that Aldous can have a grand total, as he shall at the end of the stream, so we can know how many words we did. Anyways, feel free, guys. Let me know. How did this sprint go? How did the session go for you guys? What were you working on? Did you make any progress? Me personally, I was working on a scene where, I don't know if it's just me, but I am a weird writer where a lot of times I see a lot of scenes in my head, even though I don't necessarily type them all out. So it's like, there's a scene I had for a long time in my head, and I knew it happened, but I didn't actually put it on the paper yet. And I said, the other day, I just said, you know what, let me just use this to get some words, and I kind of typed out a vague structure of the scene without actually laying out the scene in a presentation type of way where it will be readable for other people. It was just like kind of like an outline, I guess. And it was it needed horrible editing. But it was just the basic gist of the scene so I could remember it. I mean, a lot of times I remember things anyway, but, you know, having it out on the paper would, like, I don't know, it could be something good to share with people one day. So, earlier in Tellin Artho's stream, which who rated my channel, by the way. I did not even shout out Shellen. That's what I was supposed to do earlier, and then we got confused. If you're not following Tellin Artho, please do. Tellin Artho is a lovely other streamer who does lots of writing and stuff like that. I believe Tellin might be live playing a game right now, actually. But we are about to raid, not Tellin, we are about to raid author Charles Hall for the rest of the OHHOW raid train, which, if you don't know about OHHOW, if you're here from not OHHOW, OHHOW is basically 100 hours of writing. And it's literally 100 hours. It started yesterday, and we're just in 2-hour slots rating writers for the whole weekend. It lasts from like Thursday all the way into Monday. And it's literally 100 hours of writing. Unfortunately, I know that a lot of people can't stay for the whole 100 hours because we have to do other stuff. We have to work, we have to go to school, we have to take care of real life stuff. But it's good to check in on the raid train and have lots of fun. If you want to figure out more, please do click the link that Handsome Co-host has put in the chat. It is the official OHHOW. Shout out to all the word mods here. Shout out to all the thank you, Aldous, for being a nice word mod today. Thank you to all the actual mods who are moderating the chat otherwise, not just words. Thank you to all the officiants of the streams and just the behind the scenes and everything. There's so many moving parts to this project, and it is one of the best run raid trains that I've ever been a part of, and I really do appreciate it. Dream Cartographer says, okay, I get going now. Thanks for the stream that I actually made it to. Thank you, Dream Cartographer. God bless, much success. And prayers, love, and hugs your way always. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you guys all so much for being epic people and joining my streams. Thank you to all the first-time chatters and the lurkers and the people who are returning and everyone else who doesn't fit in any of those categories, which I'm trying to figure out who doesn't. Because regulars, lurkers, seldom time stopper buyers, anybody, I thank you guys for just hanging out with us today and sprinting. Aldous, do you have a final word count and a minute count for the stream? And then we will be able to raid over to Charles. But yeah, what was I saying? Alda says, okay, then the grand total is 3,896 words and 25 minutes. Great job. That's amazing. You guys, give yourselves a round of applause. Epic, epic, epic progress today. All right, yeah. So I was saying in Tellin's stream there was a prompt. And I said, that prompt fits the scene I kind of outlined yesterday. So then I said, okay, let's actually write it out. So that was kind of what I was doing this stream and the sprint. But we are about to raid. So we do have a raid chant for OHHOW. Oh, raid! If you go ahead and copy the raid call the Handsome Co-host put in the chat, we can say to Charles that OHHOW raid train is well on its way. So, God bless, much success to all of you. Once again, sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. I appreciate you all, and hope to see you again soon. We're gonna start our raid, so hold on tight. Even if you don't stick around, it's good to just at least stick around for the raid, because we want to show Charles that everyone's so excited for the rest of OHHOW. All right. Here we go. Thank you guys so much. And we are raiding in for author Charles Hall for more writing, more sprints, and Miller. Oh, how fun. Thank you. Pistols is here. Unfortunately, we're about to be gone, though. And it says you guys are about to be in an ad. I'm going to raid you guys out way before the ad because it is the top of the hour. So, see y'all. Bye.